There seem to be, my guess is that now that we're inside Alberta, there's a lot of motels and hotels, and it looks like there might be casinos as well. I suspect that may be the difference between Saskatoon or Saskatchewan and Alberta, is the laws regarding casinos. I'd be willing to bet if I go look that up. I'll talk to you later. So we're continuing through. I figured out that this town is named Lloydminster, and as I noted, it straddles the border between Saskatoon, or Saskatchewan, and Alberta. And I have noticed some places advertising gambling or off-track betting, and so it reminds me of actually the city of Wendover, West Wendover, Utah. Or West Wendover is actually a city in Nevada, and Wendover, or East Wendover, I suppose, is a city in Utah. And so right out of the desert that is Utah, we spring upon this city right on the border of Nevada. And I think the reason that the city exists is because you can go there out of Utah to get all of the vices that Utah will not allow. And on one side of the border, it's still Utah, and they don't have gambling or anything that goes with that. And on the other side, you get all of the nightlife you might be looking for. And so that strikes me as very similar, at least in that we have this kind of big city with all of these stores and everything operating just straddling the border of Saskatchewan and Alberta. So it's odd, things that happen in border towns that don't happen anywhere else, or how the border towns are an exception to the rules, and you discover what people value or don't value, or what they think matters or doesn't matter based on what they allow on one side of the border and don't allow on the other side of the border. Anyway, I've contemplated that probably way too many times in my travels. Belief, you stole my heart and now I cry. Stop thief, stop thief, stop thief. Did you hear how I started it? Oh, oh, like something frightful, startling, you know. Oh, oh, it's almost like a man who found something to make him release a sound. Oh, oh, he says, discoveries. This is Melanie, who we know from Winnipeg, who's now living in Saskatoon. Melanie, what are you reading there?
I'm not in Saskatoon.
I'm on my drive across Canada. I replace every city name with Saskatoon. Who's now living in Edmonton.
Edmonton.
I was in Saskatoon yesterday. Hey, is that cool or what?
It's super cool.
Wow. What page are you on now?
40.
Wow, you're fast.
I know.
I didn't mean to say that you're fast. I just meant you.
I went from 119 to 40 in like 5 seconds.
Wow,
I know. I read books backwards.
You're fast backwards, which is better than being ass backwards.
Yeah, it is very true.
All right. Okay, so Melanie, what's the difference between American football and Canadian football?
Okay, we have 3 downs and you have 4.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
And our field's bigger. And we were spandex.
You were spandex.
Helmets. And my toes are painted for my team right now.
Are you kidding? Really? Can we see? The folks back home really want to see your
blue,
your team
and
toes.
Gold.
Wow.
I know, right?
I'm having flashbacks to the Winnipeg Fringe Festival.
Oh, Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
I think something happened with your toes there as well. I can't remember now. At the beer tent.
Probably in the beer tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I was putting on a show of my own.
Yes.
Falling off chairs and such.
You were doing that?
Yeah. Yes. No, I didn't. That was your friend that did.
Ah. Which friend was that? Would that have been April?
Yes, April.
Say hello to April, because I'm sure she's watching this.
You fell off your chair.
Oh, she's burned. She's burning from 2,000 miles away.